Let's talk about how you can make the best use of your time with your student. The time you spend practicing with your student, encouraging them, and praising their efforts will create a safe environment where they can learn and grow. Don't underestimate the impact you'll have. Something as simple as sharing your own enthusiasm and love for reading is a powerful tool. While we are not asking you to be an expert in phonics or early education, it is helpful to understand the skills students need as they work towards becoming better readers. There are 4 components to becoming a proficient reader. The first is having a strong oral vocabulary. The second is having enough knowledge of the world to give context to what the student is reading. The third is being able to read a passage fluently. And the fourth is being able to comprehend that passage. These are all interrelated, and during the course of the year with your student, you will help them build these skills. The skill we would like you to focus on with your student is fluency. Fluency is the ability to read a passage with reasonable speed and expression so that it sounds natural. When reading fluently, the student doesn't need to expend too much processing power on a particular word and can think about the word in its totality. The key skill a student will need in order to read fluently is called word attack. Word attack is learning how to read words that are not easily read by sight. In order to sound out these words, the student needs to have some form of phonics-based strategy. Our word attack strategy has 3 simple components: chuck it, flip it, and skip it. Let's look at a simple sentence. I have a plan. The student will likely know the first 3 words by sight. However, the last word, plan, the student is unlikely to know by sight. In order to understand the sentence, the student will need to know some kind of phonics strategy to sound out the word. The student may try to sound out each letter and then blend them together, but that is difficult for a 6-year-old and may lead to frustration. The word attack we recommend is called chunking. Every syllable has chunks, also known as onsets and rhymes. The onset is the letter that comes before the first vowel, and the rhymes are the letters that follow the first vowel. In our example plan, pul is the onset and an is the rhyme. When a student comes across a difficult word and knows how to use the chunking strategy, they can sound out each chunk, pul, an, plan, to attack that difficult word. The second strategy is called flip it. Flipping a vowel sound can help a student make sense of a word that is difficult to sound out. For example, when sounding out the word table, the student is likely to sound out the word using the short vowel sound, such as ta. Coaching the student to flip the short vowel sound for a long vowel sound will help the student sound out the word. The third strategy is called skip it. While we want students to give the word a try, we don't want them to dwell too long on a word they can't seem to identify. Have your student continue reading the sentence and return to the difficult word after you finish the story.